Oh, yeah, right here. Here he is, here he is, here he is. What in the world? Here we are again in the garage, packing for another trip with the same exact equipment. Well, I guess when we went to Montana, we don't take tree stands, but same stuff. We unload it, wash it, throw it right back in the truck. It's the whitetail rut. Grind time, baby. Oh, we had to flip a Yui because there is a freaking giant out in this wheat field right here, locked down with the doe. I'm guessing there's three antlerless deer. We're gonna turn around and get a better look at him, but it's a bingo. He had his rack up. I thought it was a conservation trank. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we're getting a better look at that guy. Oh man, vibes are at an all-time high. We're headed west to Kansas, and not only did we see a giant on the side of the road, Sean just sent a text that he just smoked one of the biggest bucks that he's been hunting out there in Kansas, and he's had a heck of a run. So I am pumped for him. It's a big deer, big non-typical. He's a little bit busted up, but super old buck. Looks like this one finally gave him an opportunity to check this out. Oh yeah, he's not gonna make it far. We're trying to get to where we're at tonight so we can hang some stands and hunt tonight. We gotta hang 2 stands, one for tonight, one for the morning, because the wind's gonna switch, so that's awesome. There's no doubt that Kansas is a very special place during the rut, and having hunted this area for quite a few years now with our friends from Heartland Pride, we know what to expect. Open fields with creek draws entangled throughout provide perfect pinch points for honing in on a big buck, and calling and decoying can be extremely effective. Pretty slow first night, as we expected, with the warmer wind. But we gotta stay hung for the morning, that's the main thing. We'll be in that tomorrow morning. First morning in Kansas, temp dropped big time, it's 30 degrees. Just now getting light enough where we're gonna let out a rattle, think winds and see, pull some out of this river bottom. So watch this. Stand by. Here they come right across the field right here. Oh yeah, a little bug right behind it, chasing it. He's running her hard. Got a nice buck right here, chasing a doe, pushing her. He keeps snort wheezing at this other buck. About to send her, bud. Day 2. Just gonna send it. It's the second morning here in Kansas, and we're not too far from where we hunted the first night. So same property we hunted that first evening. We're just down the river a little ways. And we got a south wind again, so we're kind of hunting this whole river corridor. It's pretty thick. And then a few turkeys, just a couple. It's kind of overcast. Didn't cool off as much last night as it did the night before, but still in the 40s. So turkeys are fired up. We're gonna bang the horns together, see if we can make something happen. Got a buck cruising across this corn here. It kind of looks like that same one from yesterday, which would make sense because he's a lonely fella. And I'm bored, so we're gonna rattle him in. Let's do this. He did the old tail flicker. I mean, he wants to come in, but he's kind of scared. He's going to go into the top field, circle around, get downwind, to come in and sneak his way in here. Did he already go?
Yeah, he's going. He didn't care.
Oh no. He cares. Just not enough. We're starting to lose our minds slightly, a little bit, just sitting up here. I'm not going to complain about being cold because we want the cold. But it was a long morning, sitting here in the tree. Not much action, saw 2 bucks, a total of 6 points. We had a spike and a forky. So, pretty slow, but we did get a picture of a good one on camera on another property, so we've been wanting to hunt over there, but just kind of focus on this buck. With the wind switching, we're not going to be able to hunt here tonight. And so we're going to go, I think, hang a stand on this other property and try the decoy tonight. I've been wanting to use the decoy too, just we haven't had the right setup yet, so the decoy should have really good visibility. And we've seen a couple deer just way off. I've been scanning back and forth, looking for antlers coming through that stuff. It'd be nice if he steps out soon. We had a few does come through. One of them disappeared in that CRP, and then we heard some crashing around down here. What's he doing? Jeez. He's a 3-year-old, yeah. Big frame. Yeah. Why would he come up this giant hill instead of just walking down? We were literally packing up to leave. It's almost 11 o'clock. That really got my heart rate going. Pretty sure it's a 3-year-old, big frame, 8. Definitely a young deer. He's tight, like super skinny. And that's the best buck we've seen all week, though. Dang. Where'd he come from? We bounced over down south a little ways to a new property, one of Sean and Cole's places, and we're checking a card. Cole checked it the day before yesterday. There's a couple of good deer. There's a real mature 6-pointer on this place. Just a giant 6, old junky 6-pointer. A couple other good bucks too. So I was just gonna check this card quick. I think we're gonna hang a stand on this tree in the corner here and put a decoy out for tonight, just try something new, switch it up a little bit. There's been deer moving all day today. We just saw a little buck chasing a doe, so check out this big old 6-pointer. This weed has got right in the way, but real doozy. He's only got 1 brow, so technically he's a 5-pointer. Cool deer though, huge body. They call him Big Sixy. Big Sixy. Unfortunately, the first leg of this hunt was an absolute struggle, and having been in communication with Sean and Cole throughout the week, we decided that our best odds were to head south and try a couple of their properties that had good recent trail camera activity. Oh yeah, nice. Broken up 8-pointer. Look at that. Oh, right here's the buck. There he is, right there in the bottom. He heard it, and he's coming up this way. Oh boy. I feel very exposed to that direction. It has been absolutely insane this morning. I don't even know how many bucks we've seen. 6, 8 different bucks. I can't see him. I don't know exactly where he's at, but I can see her. If I thought we could stalk in and shoot him, I probably would. But I think cutting the distance is key because he's over the ridge on the other side of this deal, and I just don't see him coming over here unless that doe randomly walks this way. So, and if she does that, I think we just be in the chips. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. He's right here. Too windy on a buck like that. I'm just not gonna do that on somebody else's place either, especially. That was insane. Almost came together in epic fashion. I don't know why the doe got up, but she did. Came out and he was behind a bush for me. I was a full draw. They were 30 yards. I thought for sure she was going to look up the hill and see the decoy and not even pay any attention to me, but she happened to just stare right at me. What do you do? I could have been standing up full draw, but that to me was not a good idea because, like I said, I figured she was just going to come by on her own. I lost them here. I think they may have dropped off down to the bottoms. That's a big deer. Fortunately, I don't think he has too great of an idea of what happened. I mean, they were all rutted up, and there's another buck coming in to stir the pot. So. Ray and Biscuit are two mature bucks that the guys have a ton of history with over the past several years. There's no question that they definitely call this farm home, and with only a couple days left to hunt, we knew we would have to get aggressive. It's absolutely ripping right now, but the wind's going to die tonight, and we are going to make our way out here and hang a stand for this evening. This is the field where they came out into last night after we hunted up in the hills yesterday morning. So we're going to get down here, put the decoy out, and the wind's supposed to die that last hour and a half. So I think it should be good. We just got to find a good tree. All right, we got our stuff. We're heading back in. We're going to throw the decoy out and climb in the tree. First deer of the night, already out in the middle of the corn, right in the wide open sun. Nice 8-pointer. There's a nice younger buck over there with 3 does. He's bumping them all around. One of them just took off. And he's headed after her. It's that big 6. Man, that was an incredible night. Saw a ton of deer, had a bunch of bucks come into the decoy, pretty awesome. Just never did see any of the big ones, so. Down to our last hunt in the morning, for this trip at least. We have either killed or had almost killed the very last day of every single trip this year, so. Just making us work for them, I guess. But, hey, if we kill or almost kill tomorrow morning, that'll be good. Well, that's unfortunately a wrap for this leg of the trip anyways. Brutal November this year for me. Brutal. Came to full draw twice. Did not shoot either time. That's how it goes though. That's bow hunting. So we'll be back. We got to get back for the holidays, but once these bucks get kind of post-rut, they can be pretty killable. So we'll be back. We'll be back for sure. It's just bittersweet.
Midwest Land Group has changed the way land is sold and is the only brokerage to offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you're looking to buy or sell property, don't before you talk to us.
The excitement and anticipation heading back to Kansas had been restored after a much-needed reset with the family over the holidays following an absolute grind of a rut. Now that the rut has passed, our strategies will shift as the deer focus on food in efforts to replenish their rut-stricken bodies. The sun is finally setting. We were getting blasted there for a minute, so we were just waiting to do much movement. But the deer are already moving pretty good. We got a few bucks back behind us, had a doe come by. Had a few does and fawns up on the hill on the spike across here by the pond, so as soon as we could see, there's deer pretty much moving everywhere. We're gonna watch the hills come alive here over the next 30 minutes. Hopefully a big one comes wandering our way. Oh, right here. No, big one. Sean, the big one. Yeah. He's staring, he's coming though. He's coming around 30. No, it's like 50. He's back here behind us where the fawn was on our trail, but he's coming. Yeah, here he is, right here on this side of the cedar, right here. It's the 640. Make sure too. See him? Yep. Yep. That's too far. If he does that, here he goes, John. He just turned. The buck that we were hoping would come in, came in with plenty of light, and then he just hung up. He's got a doe next to him. He's only 40 yards, but he's off to the side of the blind. It's too dark now. We are out of light. Smart deer. It's Dan. He's right over there. We're heading in. He was here yesterday at 4:40, so time for a little hanging hunt. See if he does the same thing twice. This would be a good spot to decoy to. That buck's coming out right here behind us now. The frustration having yet another shooter in bow range without releasing an arrow really has built up, and after almost 2 solid weeks of hunting in Kansas, I'm starting to wonder if my opportunity may have passed. Nonetheless, we push forward knowing that if another opportunity does present itself, we have to be ready. Wow, I'm blind. I don't see up. Right there. Okay. Running off. Cool. I think I heard a deer blow. I don't know. That's why he hit the brake. Probably went down. Let's see what went down. Well, he stopped before then. Right as I opened it, actually. We can't buy good luck. Usually I have a lot of good luck, but we had one of the shooters come in completely behind us, which, I mean, it's just a weird morning altogether, but almost always the deer come from down here in front of us. And he was already up in the hills, I guess, this morning. A lot of the deer are still down the bottoms from what we're seeing on camera. So another shooter in bow range. No shot. All right. We made it. Christmas miracle. Now, as long as we can get out. I won't. I mean, I shouldn't say I won't care if we got a buck, but if we got a buck, it'll be smooth sailing. We'll just romp out of here. It's raining pretty good right now, so hopefully we can get in the blind and hopefully it'll let up before dark. We're all set up in the blind and the rain's still coming down. We're looking at the forecast, just watching it. It's just hovering over us, so we are praying that it's going to slowly move its way out. We're early. It's 2:30, so we got some time. We just are indifferent on how good they're going to move if it doesn't quit raining. If it doesn't, then we have something to blame it on. Nothing would surprise me at this point. We've got our first deer, doe and a fawn. Rain's letting up a little bit finally. She's looking hard up the hill here. Those does are looking. Oh yeah, right. Here he is. It's in. Oh, nuts. The 9, big 9. Good. What in the world? Dude, I held that right on his freaking heart. Oh yeah, it's double lung. I can't believe it dropped right there. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I dropped him. I can't believe that. It's double lung. You have to put another arrow. I can see the bubble. He's dead right there. He's dead. Literally dead. What in the world? He must have ducked like crazy. I don't know what happened. I held it right on his heart. Or like right in his armpit. And absolutely dropped him. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is a stud. Big old basket rack. Oh my gosh. I just thought it was never going to happen. Last night, I cannot believe that dropped him in his tracks. It's almost just like that shot on Floppy. I mean, that's wild, dude. That is right. High lung, must have just caught the very bottom. That is crazy. Look at this deer, dude. Oh my gosh. What a great buck. I saw his big old brow tines when he first came in, and I saw this, and I just assumed it was him. But he's definitely not as tall on this side. That is incredible. Man, that is a great deer, and I am pumped to put my Kansas tag on him, especially at this point in the season. We were basically down to the wire heading home for Christmas, and would have had a few days between Christmas and New Year before Kansas closes, so pumped to get it done on our second trip out here. Man, I still cannot believe that. That's a great shot. It must have just one blade caught the top, or maybe it caught him on the other side, but wild. 27 yards, 26 yards. So awesome, man. Bow hunting, the roller coaster is never ending. Highs and lows, lowest of lows, highest of highs. And we are on a high. We're going to be on a high on the way back to Missouri tonight. What a cool deer. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It was a pretty special one out there in Kansas with Sean for us to kind of share the blind and catch up with that buck. But if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you guys will be notified when we have new releases and episodes set to premiere. This episode right here, Floppy, is on our channel now. One of my favorite bucks. It means the most to me. Probably one of the hardest deer that I've ever hunted in my life. Obviously had a very unique situation with his ears, but I think he made up for it in some of his other senses because he was a very, very tough buck to kill and one that means a ton to me. So check this one out now.